was looking for jobs. So I went for one such interview into one of the best firms. So I went for an interview there, and a friend suggested. So at the previous job, I was getting around 1.8 lakhs per annum. That was way back in 2002 or 3. So I was just getting that 1.8 lakhs per annum, and she said, you should tell 2 lakhs, only then you will get more than that, or it would be very less. So in jobs like this, it is fine, you just say 2 lakhs. So I was scared that how will I say that 2 lakhs, because I don't have any papers to prove that. She said, that and all will manage, don't worry about that. So I went for the interview, and when they asked me questions, all that I answered, and then they asked me about the previous package. I said 2 lakhs. I used to get 2 lakhs. Then they said, why are you changing the job? I said, because I have huge debts. And the HR person was really nice. And they said that the process that we are interviewing you for does not pay that much. You won't get more than 2 lakhs in this particular profile. So what you can do is come back after 2 or 3, I think 2 days. They told me to come back after 2 days for, another profile in the same organization. So when I went back home, that night I could not sleep because I lied. So that night I didn't sleep, and I spoke to my friend. She said, don't worry, we will make it up, we'll make it, it's not that difficult, it is possible, and all that. So the day went up, the next day also the same thing. I could not sleep. I was so worried. Somewhere I felt that I'm not doing the right thing. So the next day was when I was supposed to go there. So when I went there, I went there and I studied some, but I was not very peaceful. I got prepared myself for the interview, but not much, because somewhere I felt that I should not be going for it. I made a mistake. And so when I went for that interview, in fact I didn't go for the interview. That morning I made a decision that I lied. Let me go and tell that person that was a lie, and I will not give the interview because I don't deserve to give that interview. It is really wrong on my part to do that. Let me just go and tell that to him. It is the most weird thing to do. Going to a corporate world, corporate, and out there for an interview, you're talking emotional stuff and saying all these things. It is going to bear a negative image of you, right? But I went for that, and we were like some 5 to 10 people waiting outside, and he comes. I see the HR, and I'm like, I had butterflies in my stomach. I don't know how am I going to tell this, but he said, wait, everybody wait. So I said, can I have your 1 minute please? And I called him aside, and I said, I just came here to say one thing. I lied to you. My packages was 1.8 and not 2 lakhs. I've never got 2 lakhs in my as my package anywhere, and that was a lie. So he said, who told you to do that? I said, just my friends suggested that you can go and do that. So he said, and what made you come back and tell this? I said, I don't know, but I could not sleep, and I felt that I should not be doing this. So I just came all the way to tell you that I lied, and now I want to go back. I really don't think I deserve this job. And I said, thank you, I may leave now. So he looked at me for a minute or so. He kept quiet, and then he said, wait. So I waited, and I was wondering what is going to happen. He said, you wait. And then after a few minutes, he called me for the first round of interview. And you know what happened after that? After those 10-15 people, only 3 were selected after 2 rounds, and 1 was me. And you know what is the package that they gave me? It was 2.4 lakhs. Dears, are you able to relate to what I'm saying? I really want to tell you that these small things matter a lot to you. Small things. Even in your relationships, even in your decisions, even in your decisions to do certain things. If you choose to say the truth, many a times we feel that if we say this, somebody would be hurt. I should not do that. And then when we do that, what happens is that again and again, we face situations where we feel pressurized. And then there are so many times that you have in your heart you're not right. In your heart you are angry with somebody. In your heart you're jealous of someone. In your heart you have those things. And when those people come in front of you, you feel so weird. Instead of that, many times I have seen that I just go and open up and talk to them and tell them this is it. I tell you, the relief that I get is not that I go and blast them. In a very practical, very simple manner, I tell them. And that sets me free. Sets me free of what I've been thinking. That lie that I said was burdening me. The moment I released it, I was so much at peace. No matter what has happened in your life, no matter what kind of a life that you're living, no matter you've been living a fake life. The face that everybody sees is not the real you. You have a mask on you. But every night when you go in front of the mirror, you see yourself, right? This day I want to welcome you to unmask yourself. Unmask yourself. I know of many people and many of my, colleagues and friends. In reality, they might be totally different, but they put up a face, very strong face, to protect themselves. And when they go back home, they cry. They cry in their loneliness because nobody is there to cover them, protect them. They mask themselves. I'm not saying that you have to show yourself, you lay yourself, bare in front of everyone. No. But what I'm saying is that in your spirit, feel the freedom as you say the truth. That sometimes when you just say the truth to whomever, to whatever situation you might be in, you just say the truth, and whatever is there in your heart, you pour it out. After that, there is a release. There is a peace. There is peace.